So we are now joined by the Kings assistant coach, Michael McNiven. Michael, 5-1 loss today to the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. I don't think this team was really ever out of this game, but it just didn't seem like that this Kings team kind of had that spark that they needed tonight.
Yeah, I think slow start for us ends in a bad result at the end of the day, and we just got to come back ready and actually start on time tomorrow.
I know it seems like it's been a common question, a common thing of just not being ready to go. But, obviously you go in tonight, you're taking on a Bulldogs team that's been reeling here in the new year. You're trying to bounce back after, a challenging weekend and still fighting for a playoff spot. It seemed like there was enough there to get this team motivated and ready to go, but that didn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, I think their goalie played a good game, limiting our second and third opportunities. And I think, back there we had some chances to score, and we just couldn't bury one there. So, unfortunately, the result isn't where we want it to be.
Yeah, and I think you could say that's been the story of the last two games. You go back to Surrey as well. Shots were almost even in that game against Surrey, but it was a matter of the opposition finishing their chances and this Kings team not being able to bury on their opportunities.
Yeah, I think it's exactly like you said it. Executing and being able to get those goals to make it a closer game definitely would help us out a little bit, at least give us a bit more momentum and hopefully, swing us through to the end of the game where it could have possibly been a little better. But at the end of the day, just tough to lose.
Well, 2 goals for the Bulldogs. In that first period, you got one where you're hemmed in for your own zone for a long time. They get a long point shot, finds its way through traffic, and then the second one, just a defensive zone turnover and bang, it's in the back of the net. Yeah,
like I said, it's unfortunate the way that we had to start and kind of screw around and just to find out what the end score would be. But, we got to be ready to go on time. Can't be having turnovers like that early in the game, and we got to be better.
Well, you moved to the second period, and it seemed like things were starting to turn around in a positive direction for this Kings team. You had an early power play. You were controlling a lot of that period, again, getting more chances, but then something happened, and all of a sudden the script flipped, and then Alberni was just putting a lot of pressure on this Kings team to wrap up that second period.
Yeah, we definitely had, a tough time releasing the puck in our own end and having clean breakouts. So I think that's something that we need to bring to the table tomorrow to make ourselves successful in the D zone and be able to give us some more offense.
What was kind of clicking there in that early portions of that second period?
I think, we had a little chat in between periods there, and I think, the players wanted to put the right foot forward, and, it was kind of a matter of time before we went back to the old habits, and it's just being consistent in the systems and doing what you're told. And, when we do play that way, we see the results. Obviously, the last few games we haven't been playing like that.
Third period, you're hanging in there the entire time. You're down by 4. You get some more opportunities. You get some good goaltending from Vincent Lamberti. You do get a goal. Elliot Compton scoring his first as a King finally. Again, he's one of those guys that's really ramped up his game over the last couple of weeks. I think nobody deserves a goal more than him. And, he gets a good break with the puck going off his skate. And, that's got to feel good for him getting that monkey off his back after so many chances over the last little bit.
Yeah, for sure. The last couple of weeks we've been, he's got a wicked shot when he lets it go. So we've been trying to get him to shoot the puck a bit more, and he's been doing so. Obviously, over the last few games, I'd like a few more to go in for him because he has been putting that effort in to get those second and third opportunities, and goalies are making good saves on him. And, obviously tonight he got a good bounce off his skate and in, and hopefully he can continue to put up some points, get some more goals along the way.
And what has kind of been the difference in his game that has helped him rise in his performance of late?
I think just a little bit more jump that he has. I think he's a bit more hungry. He's a bit more excited to be on the ice when he's playing, and for me it's showing. He's doing a better job, obviously, like we've both said, and I hope he just continues with that attitude and keeps trying to strive to get better.
And another player who I thought played well was Rhett Hamilton, and he's been battling a lot of injuries. Third game back, Fortis Energy player of the game today. Couple scoring chances for him, and I think we kind of see, when he's fully healthy, what he is capable of.
Yeah, definitely seen his speed turn up a notch there that game. You can tell he's a little more well-rested now and gets those feet moving pretty quickly. So hopefully he can continue to do that and just bring in some momentum here within the next 15 games.
Now, we also saw 3 new faces in the Kings lineup, and obviously, that's a lot to add to a lineup with, kind of very little time to work with them. Do you feel that that kind of played a factor, or how did you feel that those 3 fit in their first game?
I thought for their first game and only one practice this week, I thought, they did an all right job, and obviously it's going to take some time for them to get used to the league, and now's the time to do it. They're here, they're with us, they're great kids, and I just hope that they work as hard as they can and improve themselves day in and day out.
Well, you got the Bulldogs again tomorrow. I don't think this Kings team had their best game. And again, it was 5-1, but I thought it was a little bit closer than that. You had a lot, I think a lot of shots that didn't get on net, a lot of missed opportunities. But it seems like, again, like you said, it comes down to execution tomorrow and just having that motivation and that spark in your game.
Yeah, I think, like I said, the start kind of speaks for itself. 2 turnovers that end up in the back of our net, and against a team like that, you can't give them turnovers like that to go up 2-0 early in the game. And it's unfortunate that it went that way. It's hard to kind of claw back from that, but we got to find that mindset and claw our way back into those games.
Well, Kings and the Bulldogs will battle it out again tomorrow, 5 o'clock here from the Happ Park Arena. Michael, thanks for your time here post-game.
Thank you.